Honestly, in Ramadan, you cannot training like 100, but not 100, like maybe just 50% you can training because sun go up and sunrise. You cannot eat, you cannot drink. That's why you don't have time for the training.
Do you ever adjust your schedule and maybe move to nighttime when you're able to drink?
Try to do like that, but it's so hard. Change your sleep time, change your eat time, and training well. It's so hard. I training, but one time we did not maybe like 50%. We do some training, maybe lifting, maybe some grappling, but for the sparring all MMA, we cannot do 100%. After the Ramadan, I come to the mountain, to the training camp, bring all my team to change all schedules, like prepare myself for the fight because I don't have much time. We just 10 days after Ramadan and like 1 week already I'm in the camp. Against him, I know my plan. I just have to defend my neck from his guillotine and that's it. He have good, but he is a legend. If we talk about Dustin, he's already legend and he have big experience in this sport. But he's the problem. He have good striking, bad point. He's wrestling and grappling. But he have good guillotine. My fight style it's bad for Dustin because we see his we saw his fight with Max Holloway and with the other people who have good striking. I think best boxing in this sport in my division, Dustin have honestly because he beat everybody in the striking. Nobody can beat him. But for the fighter who have good wrestling and good grappling, bad points. He have 0-3 with the fight for the belt. He lose with Habib, who have good wrestling and grappling. He lose with the Charles Oliveira. That's why, my opinion, my style is bad for him.
Successful with it. Obviously, you're coming off of a head kick knockout of Alexander
Yeah.
Volkanovski last year. I mean, that was a big finish for you. Did that does getting a finish like that, adding that to your highlight reel, does that kind of help make it feel like, hey, people understand that I'm really dangerous with my hands as well? What do you practice that head kick a lot? Is that like a good one for you, or did that just kind of work out in that scenario?
Honestly, when you stay southpaw, head kick, body kick, it's a key, for the southpaw. That's
Sure.
why I try to land the kick all my fights. That's why Dustin have to be ready.
What did you think of Dustin Poirier's last performance last month?
Honestly, he showed us good performance. He knock out his opponent, but his opponent also it's good, high level guy here who have good grappling, good wrestling, but it's like the pressure what the guy have key for the win for the Dustin this experience. He beginning the fight very slowly, just waiting for that guy. When that guy is tired, he just finish him.
Max Holloway, surprised Justin Gaethje. I think a lot of people weren't sure how that was going to go, of course, but he's coming up from featherweight and he beats Justin Gaethje, who realistically looked like one of the most qualified potential challengers to fight you. Are you surprised at all that Max Holloway hasn't tried to angle for an opportunity to face you instead of go back down and fight for that belt?
Honestly, I a little bit surprised how is this fight finished because in my opinion, I think Justin can finish him. Fight how the Max Holloway did. He deserve all this hype from this fight because he knock out the guy who have good power in the he beat him all rounds.
Would you be interested in fighting Max Holloway?
If he beat couple more guys in my division, we can fight, but I don't want to give him chance now because I have some contenders who I have to beat. Now I have Dustin. After we have Arman. Think I have some job in my division. He have job in his division. Maybe, but I want my dream fight. I have to fight for the next division 170. I have to fight with Leon Edwards. I already give some chance to fighters from the 145. I need my chance for the second belt. I don't have like any like excited fight because Dustin have just one fight win streak and we have Arman. I already beat these guys. I don't have some job in my division, my opinion, honestly.
Speaking of Arman, though, too, I mean, you mentioned, of course, you've beaten him before. It was his UFC debut. The only time in the UFC you fought in Russia. Are you surprised that he turned down that short notice chance to fight you in June?
I'm not surprised because this guy talk about rematch all his life, but I don't remember this. Maybe third time or fourth time the UFC give him chance to fight with me, and he say no. UFC told me we give you opponent after UFC 300. But in my opinion, I know if Arman beat Oliveira, he never took this fight. Honestly, after my fight, last fight in October, I told the UFC I'm gonna be ready in March before the Ramadan. I was ready in March, but nobody can take the fight. But that time we don't have some opponent. My division in the rankings, the top five, they already beat each other. That's why I need some new challenge, some new opponent, some new belt. Yeah, I'm not underestimating, but I have to finish this guy and one more fight because I think Arman is gonna be next, and that's it. I
Oh,
need my second belt.
yeah, I was gonna say, if you do move up to that second belt, are you planning to leave the lightweight division, or would you stick around and defend both belts?
We will see. I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we will take two belts and defense because 170 I don't have to cut much weight.